It's Friday. It's a little rainy outside, kind of drizzly, kind of gloomy, but I'm actually in a really good mood. I've gone through some problems with my eyes, but they're getting much better and I'm feeling a lot better. And so anyway, today I decided to make something for lunch that I haven't had for a while, pork Milanese. And I'm gonna pair this up with a salad, side salad, and a little bit of pasta with some sauce that I made with some meatballs that I made yesterday. So come on with me and let's do this. Okay, so I was down at the store and I picked up some nice little pork cutlets here, little center chops. And so I've just laid some clear wrap, plastic wrap down over my wood board. And I'm just gonna fold that over. And we're just gonna pound these out a bit. Now I know I've got to get a proper little meat mallet, but I'm gonna use the old wooden rolling pin. That's all I got right now. So just going to lightly just tap these out. Okay, so now that that's done, just want to get them a little bit thinner. So they're just kind of coming a bit thinner there. I'm just going to transfer them onto a plate on the side. So we're going to be basically taking our pork that's been pounded down and dipping it in a few things here to make our pork Milanese. So we're gonna need some flour, some farina, and then we're gonna need a couple of eggs that I'm just gonna beat up, and then some bread crumbs. Pan grattugiato. The other day I couldn't remember what they're called. Pan grattugiato in Italian. And then to that I'm gonna add some parsley from my garden, so to the breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna get this all ready. Okay, so I've just chopped up my parsley and I'm just gonna add it to my breadcrumbs, my pan grattugiato. And just sort of mix that around in there. Now what we're gonna do is add some salt and pepper to our meat. Actually, we're gonna add some salt and pepper to everything. So a little bit of salt on one side of our meat, in our farina, in our eggs, uova, and in our breadcrumbs. And then a little bit of pepper. So a little bit of pepper goes in our meat, in our flour, even in our egg, and in our breadcrumbs. And then we'll just flip the meat and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now comes the fun part of dipping our meat. So first we're gonna go with a piece of our pounded out pork into the flour, the farina. So just get a nice little coating on that. Then we go into the egg batter. On one side, that drip off. On the other side. And then finally into the breadcrumbs with the parsley, the prezzemolo. So into here. Give it a good shake. And your first pork Milanese is done. So now we're gonna do the same with the other two. Okay, see how simple and easy that was? Very simple. Gonna be a really nice lunch. So now I'm just gonna heat up a pan here with some olio d'oliva, some olive oil. So just want to coat the bottom of the pan in the olive oil. And then once that sort of heats up, we'll cook them. Okay, I believe our oil is ready. So now it's time to put these into the pan. Perfect. So after about 3 minutes or so, we're going to flip them over because the meat is so thin. It's really not going to take very long for them to cook. Okay, now that our pork Milanese is done, I've just laid out some paper towel here. We're just going to place them from the pan onto the paper towel just to sort of drain out some of the oil that they've been cooking in. Okay, so I think we're ready to go here. So I've got my pork Milanese all done, and I'm just prepared on my plate. I've got a nice little side salad, a spinach salad, with some egg noodles that I'm going to add some of my amazing sauce that I made yesterday. So we'll just put a little bit of that over top of this, and then it'll go in with the meat too as well. We'll add one of our pork Milanese here. A little bit of lemon to squirt on top of that, and voila! There we go, pork Milanese. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to squirt a little bit of lemon over my pork Milanese. Just get in there. Cut a nice piece of that off. We've got some of the sauce, some of the noodles here. Okay, here we go. Buon appetito. Oh God, that's good. I've been waiting for that all day. A little bit of salad. Delicious. Thanks for joining me.